Hello and welcome back. This is actually my third video that I'm recording today, and it is how I went from a teeny-weeny afro, actually having bald spots, to mid-back to waist length in 2 years. Let me start with my random fact. That is something I'm doing with my channel now. I want you guys to get to know me a little better. I'm sharing information with you. On August 11th, 2018, I got married. We pretty much eloped. My boo and I were together. His job sent him to Texas. He wanted me to come. I said I ain't coming as your girlfriend. He said, well, I guess that means we getting married. So we got married and I moved. We are having a wedding on our anniversary weekend in our hometown of St. Louis, August 10th, 2019. So in this video, I'm going to tell you how I grew from teeny-weeny afro and bald spots to mid-back to waist length in 2 years. Backstory: if you go back on my channel starting about 2 years ago, you'll see a video of me documenting my alopecia journey. The first time I had a big fallout, there was a bald spot in the crown of my head, and that happened in July of 2015. Alopecia runs in my family, and it just so happens that I got on a new birth control, and I don't know what that did as far as to my hormones, but it's kind of like it kicked that gene into effect, and I started losing hair. It's December 31st that I really did some research, and I said I'm letting the stress of it go, and I'm going to figure out how to grow my hair because the doctor is saying it will not grow back. That I could get shots to my scalp, it could possibly grow back, but it wasn't guaranteed. So I said, you know what, I'm going to step outside of modern medicine, and I'm going to walk by faith and do some research on my own and figure out what to do. So I started taking pumpkin seed oil, which helps with the hormone DHT that causes balding. I started taking iron tablets because I deal with low iron. I started using turmeric because it helps with inflammation. I took ginger because it helps with inflammation. I took a lot of stuff, and I got my hair back. And so, and probiotics because I felt like as if candida overgrowth contributed to the hair fallout because I wasn't eating right. Right now, I'm just giving you the backstory, and then I'm going to get into the good stuff that's probably why you're here in the first place. My hair grew back. Everything was good. I ran out of money. I came up on hard times, and I stopped taking the things that I should have taken to get my hair to stay healthy. So in October 2016, my hair fell out again. I started having bald spots all over, but the largest bald spot was in the nape area of my in my nape area. So all of this was gone. I started doing my treatment again, and my hair grew. Now I'm going to show you where it is now. Let me say this: I am currently working out, okay, but I still have a ways to go, so do not make fun of my back fat, okay?
Leave me alone.
Okay. When my neck is bent, my hair stops here, right here. And so I'm going to unbend my neck. Hold on, let me grab the end. All right, so I'm unbending my neck, and my hair stops here. So where's it? So whatever this is, that's where my hair is. Just to make sure. All right, it's my head. Okay. So this is where my hair stops. So let me say this: I am not a professional. I am not a cosmetologist. But when it comes to growing hair, I know what I'm talking about. The bald spots started again in October 2016. It is currently December 2018. So what? 2 years, 3 months. Okay, so we're going to address it in 3 ways: what to do on the inside, what to do on your outside, and how to retain length. The insides. Number one, if you are a healthy human being, meaning there's no health condition causing you not to grow your hair grows on an average of half of an inch every month, period. What you can do to help promote hair growth or accelerate it a little bit is to nourish your insides. Number one, drink water. If you are dehydrated, your body is so smart that it will say, if I have to choose between feeding your hair follicles and feeding your liver, we're going to take everything from your hair follicles and put it into your liver. So if you are dehydrated or if you are lacking nutrition, you need to up it, because if you don't, your body will let your hair suffer to keep you alive. And eat a balanced diet. Clearly, I have not done the best at eating a balanced diet.
And no shade. No.
So what you can do is take a multivitamin. It does not necessarily have to be a hair and nail vitamin, although those can be beneficial. But you need to take a vitamin, a one a day, that has the basic nutrients that you need for survival, and that will help you. Thinking of hair growth, think of it as taking care of your overall body and not just growing hair, because if you take care of your body, your hair growth will take care of itself. Okay, so drink water, take a vitamin, and if you can afford a hair and nail vitamin, get that. Like, you can get a one a day, or you can get, like, the Main Choice has a hair vitamin. My L Organics has a hair vitamin. Curls, they used to be like the blueberry situation, they have a hair and nail vitamin. There's one that you can get at Walmart that I'm currently taking. It's by Nature's Bounty. It's called Hair, Skin, and Nail Vitamin. Get you something like that, because they have everything that you need for your one a days as far as your nutrients like vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, different things like that. But they also include other things like MSM, which is sulfur, which helps you to grow your hair. They use something called horsetail, which may help you to grow your hair. So do something like that. That's what you do on your inside. On your outside, number one, massage your scalp. The more you stimulate your follicles, the more they produce hair. So every day for about 5 minutes or so, massage your scalp. Number two, you want to have a really good, healthy wash and condition situation. I know that in the natural hair community, a lot of you guys don't use shampoo.
Oh, hell no!
That is nasty. That is nasty. It is unhealthy for your hair. Like, I'm being facetious when I say it's nasty, but overall, if your hair follicles are clogged, if your scalp is dirty, if there's a lot of built up product and oil and sweat and all of that on your scalp, it clogs your follicles, so your follicles can't produce hair. Like, it's slowing down your hair growth by keeping a dirty scalp. So cleanse your scalp. I know a lot of people like to do co-washes. That is not the same as shampoo. Shampoos are chemically formulated to cleanse. Okay? Co-washes moisturize. Shampoos cleanse. You need to clean your scalp. In addition to using shampoo, you want to use an amazing conditioner. I would recommend you to deep condition once a week. And I don't mean just like a regular conditioner. I mean a deep conditioner that is formulated to give your hair strength, that has an excellent balance of moisture and protein. Number three, use growth oils. I use a growth oil that I made when I started my hair wreath growth journey, and it has a lot of nutrients in it, like pumpkin seed oil and castor oil, and I just put a lot of the good stuff together that I knew would grow my hair, and that is what I've been applying to my scalp. I do have it available for purchase if you would like at nuevohippie.com. But I also know, real talk, folks been scamming on the internet so much, so I will completely understand why someone may not trust me. So if you don't want to purchase my growth oil, I would recommend Do Grow. They have an amazing growth oil. Wild Grow has an amazing growth oil. My L Organics has an amazing growth oil. The Main Choice has an amazing growth oil. I will never tell you to use something that I have not used myself. Now, I will say I've never used the Mael Organics growth oil, but the formula that she has, meaning Michelle Rodriguez, the formula that she has is a lot of oils that are scientifically proven to help with hair growth. Like peppermint oil is a scalp stimulant. Rosemary oil can help with you growing your hair. Castor oil can help with you growing your hair. So even if you don't want to buy from anyone else, make your own, but just make sure you always include castor oil and peppermint oil. They have to be in there. Castor oil feeds your follicles the vitamins and the nutrients that they need. Peppermint oil stimulates the scalp, so it really produces the hair that you're trying to grow. Now, I will say this. Some people don't believe growth oils work, but this is the way I look at it. What you eat and what you drink affects your skin. It affects the health of your skin. So really, if you're eating right and drinking water, your skin should be glowing and should be healthy. But in addition to that, there are things you can do topically that benefit your skin cells, right? That's like using moisturizers, using soaps, different things like that. That's the same thing with growth oils. Your hair is growing naturally, but there are things that you can do that can be a benefit to your hair follicles that causes them to grow. So again, you can get mine online. I have the link down in the description box, but even if you don't want to purchase from me, check out the other companies that I mentioned. Clean your scalp, use conditioner, apply a growth oil, and massage your scalp. If you do that, meaning you're taking vitamins, you're eating right, you're drinking water, you are massaging your scalp, you have an excellent wash and condition schedule, you keep your moisture and protein levels balanced, meaning you're not going overkill with steaming and overkill with deep conditioners, or you're not going overkill with protein treatments, and you use a growth oil like this one or any other one, and you massage your scalp, you should be growing hair. And if your hair is not growing after you do all that, you may need to check out some things with your doctor. I have been following that regimen religiously for the last 2 years. Like, I have made it my mission to grow my hair back. I did not want to be bald, even though, you know, if God forbid that were to happen, I would still be happy and I would still think I was beautiful, honey, because you can't tell me that.
Okay. That blessed me.
So that is what I recommend to you. Again, my growth oil is available, but if you're not wanting to use mine because you got people like Benny Harlem that has ruined it for everybody out here in these streets,
I said what I said.
then check out the Main Choice, Do Grow, Wild Grow, or Mael Organics. Those are companies that I trust, and I have used every single one of them except for Mael. I've been using my own product exclusively for 2 years, but before that, I was using any of the ones that I mentioned. And last and most importantly, have patience with your hair. You have to treat your hair well. You have to baby your hair and take excellent care of your hair. And when you notice split ends, tangling, or anything like that, don't be afraid to cut your hair, because if you're doing right by your hair, it's going to grow right back. I mean, literally right back. I just cut my hair 6 weeks ago, okay? If you are experiencing split ends or anything like that, do not wait on cutting them, because number one, they can lead to more breakage. Number two, the split end can travel up the hair shaft, and instead of needing a trim, you'll need an all-out cut. So don't neglect your cuts. And if you are not certain about cutting your own hair, do not be afraid to pay a professional that you have researched and you can trust will not be scissor heavy with your head. So that is how I've been able to reach whatever length you want to call that back there in the last 2 years. So if you have any questions, leave them down below, and I would love to keep in touch with you. Oh, as far as the supplements I'm taking, I will actually show that to you right now. These are the supplements that I currently take to keep my insides healthy enough to produce hair. I take these probiotics by the Garden of Life, and it is the Critical Care. I take these to keep my immune system in tip-top shape and to keep the bald spots away. I notice when I don't take them, I experience a lot of trouble with my hair. Number 2, alopecia is an inflammatory disease, so I take turmeric to have an anti-inflammation substance in my body. It's good for your overall health, and it's great as an antioxidant. And then I take this. This is my first bottle of this, and overall I like it. I have not finished the bottle. I'm about halfway through. My body tolerates it pretty well. It does have biotin in it, and I don't have any breakouts. I can't really say I've seen a difference with my nails or my skin. But again, I'm still not done with the bottle, so I can't really say. But from what I've experienced in the last couple weeks of taking it, this seems to be a pretty good product. It has vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, B1, B2, B6, folate, B12, biotin, iron, zinc, selenium, manganese, argan oil, horsetail, hyaluronic acid. I didn't read everything, but it has a lot of really good things that's good for your overall health and for your hair growth. And yeah, that's it. So if you got any questions, leave them down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.